Hey guys, welcome back to Waiter Food Cost Training, where we give training to the hospitality industry, anything from a restaurant, coffee shop, and even hotels. Now with COVID-19, everybody's waiting for Monday to open up their restaurants, but they're looking for guidelines on how to do it safely and obviously to keep to protocol. So let's go to our main source, the Government Gazette. Now, the Government Gazette from 25 June 2020 on page 8, number 43476, paragraph L. You can quickly read the statement they have published there. I'm Afrikaans, and I know my English is bad, but that doesn't make any sense. So basically, they've just told us here that we need to keep social distancing and that we need to adhere to all health protocols, but they have not stipulated any protocols. So you can go online, go check it out. I'm not making any jokes. This is what they have printed there. So yeah. Okay, so basically, what do we need to do? For safety equipment, we're going to look at disposable masks, hand sanitizer stations, hand sanitizers for each table, screening questionnaire, and your infrared thermometer. Disposable mask. Now, these will, your staff are going to need them, so they must wear them at all times, but so do your customers. So your customer will get there, they'll sit down 2 minutes after the thing tears or it breaks or something happens. Have a pack handy so that you can actually just replace the customer old mask with a new mask. Some people might come in and they might have weird masks and stuff that is not really appropriate. Then you can at least give them a clean disposable mask. You will see there's a link there, get a quote, just click on it, and we'll send you a quote. We can distribute all through South Africa. It doesn't matter where you are, but we will send you a quote first. Then hand sanitizer stations. These must be clearly marked. I think it's very important that guests sees that you have sanitizer stations. Customers must also be able to use these stations. Invite them to use the stations. It will just give them a sense of you're actually looking out for their well-being. So it's very important. Then staff members must, every 20 minutes, they have to wash their hands or sanitize their hands. They have to use these stations. It will just give the customer the sense of, listen here, it's not just there for the show, they're actually using it. And a helpful tip is everybody has been in Spur where they sing the birthday song. Every 20 minutes, make a little dance, do a little thing, do something, sing a song, wash your hands, happy birthday, clap, clap, whatever. Make it a little fun event, but every 20 minutes, let the customers join into this and everybody sanitize their hands. Hand sanitizers for each table. This is optional. For me personally, I will go this route. A little dispenser bottle on the table with hand sanitizer in. This will just give the feeling to the guests that you're actually looking out for their well-being. And yeah, it will just give them a bit of peace of mind. And the cost involved is not a lot, but it's totally optional. And you can tie this into your every 20 minutes of washing hands, and so that the guests can join in and make a little fun vibe out of this whole thing. Right, so now we're on the COVID-19 screening questionnaire. Now, online there is no template that we can use, so I've basically created our own template. If you click on the link, send me the template, I will send you the template. It is very simple. It's got all your basic questions on it. You can just take my logo out and put your own logo in. It's on Excel, so it's very easy to use. The main thing is this might be a schlep for you to do, but look at the positive side on this one. You're getting the customer's name, the ID, the contact number, and the email, because that's basically what you would like. So in future, you will be able to send them your promotions and what's happening, or any specials, anything happening in your restaurant. You will be able to get in contact with the customer. You can even ask them, like us on Facebook or whatever. You can add what you need to on this form. Just remember, customers are already irritated because they had to fill in a lot of forms and have to stand outside before they can come in. So don't make it too long, and get it done and over with as quick as possible. Infrared thermometers, these are necessary. They cost between 800 and 1,000 Rand. They're not that expensive. They're very simple to operate, and it's just have one. It will just make you feel, your guests will feel that you're actually taking their well-being into consideration, and they know that you will actually be treating your staff, and you will need one for your staff as well. So you're gonna have to purchase one of these. At the bottom of the thermometer, there's get a quote. You can just click on the link and we will send you a quotation on this, and we can send it to you anywhere in South Africa. Okay, now we're getting to the opening procedures of the restaurant. Right, this is very important. This is for the management or the owners that's opening up the store now. So the best thing, or of what I think is to do, is get a centralized meeting point for all your staff. It should be outside the restaurant. Okay, so they must get together in a group. Obviously keep social distancing, trying to keep away from each other, 1.5 meter. Make sure everybody is wearing their mask, even outside the restaurant. Remember, customers might be sitting waiting. What they see is what they will believe. Okay, then screen them, log them, all staff, even managers, everybody before they go in. And remember, these logs must be kept on file for at least 2 months. Before staff enter, everybody must sanitize and have their mask on. Staff must always keep a social distance of 1.5 meters. I know when they're working in the sections, it might not be possible, but at this stage, you will not have a full complement. So try and divide them up if possible, and just try and keep to the rules as far as possible. First things first, before the shift starts, all surfaces, so basically once the staff has walked in, they have sanitized, they wash their hands. Now the first thing they do is they start sanitizing all surfaces. Every surface must be sanitized. All equipment must be sanitized from the night before. All menus, credit card machines, point of sales, anything that the waiter is going to use or a customer might touch, all tables must be sanitized. Guys, this is very, very important. Your guest, anybody that walks past must smell the Dettol, the sanitizer, the Jik, whatever you're going to use. Make sure that everything has been sanitized. Also very important, when mopping the floors, add sanitizer to your water. Make sure that the floors are sanitized. All door handles, anything a guest might touch, make sure it is sanitized. Also, management, make sure that all block tables is clearly marked. You do not want guest walking in and oh, they're sitting at the block table. Please don't put yourself in that position. Make sure the tables are clearly marked and clearly blocked off. Then all sanitizer stations must be refilled, prepped and ready, and sanitize the sanitized tables. Make sure everything is prepped and ready. Once everything has been sanitized, cleaned and mopped and everything, make sure that all staff sanitize before the doors open. That is very important. Let them sanitize again. Managers, you must always set the example. This is going to be very important from going forward. I mean, if you break the rules once, your staff are going to have an ammunition against you, and they will just, I mean, how do you enforce a rule if you break the rules? I mean, really, it's time now to stick to the rules 100% all the time. Managers, please attend to every guest's need. Make sure that you are there. Guests might have difficult questions now, and you do not want waiters to give them the wrong information. Make sure you are there, you're present, and it's now more than ever necessary to make sure that you turn to every table and be there. Okay, make sure you check in with all your staff on a personal level. Guys, this thing has affected a lot of people. A lot of people have lost their jobs. A lot of them are only coming back now, starting earning a salary now for the first time in months. Make sure you check in with everybody. They might have lost a family member. So check in with them on a personal level, not just hey, hoe gaan dit? Have some sympathy. Just chat to them. Then also ensure at all times that all protocols of COVID-19 are followed by staff and guests. This is very important. Remember, guests are always watching. What they see is what they will believe. So don't put yourself out there, make a mistake, and let the guests see it. Then also keep yourself safe, especially when checking in orders and deliveries and stuff like that. Protect yourself. If one of the drivers are maybe coughing, or set up in your own restaurant, listen here, you drop the stock there, I'll check it, you move back. Guys, figure it out, but just be safe. Then also remember that every shift change. So if the night shift comes in, or the day shift goes out, the shift 1 moves out, shift 2 comes in. Every shift starts exactly the same like in the morning. So the staff of the second shift will wait outside. They will gather with social distancing. The first shift that's currently in the kitchen will finish up. They will sanitize and they will move out. Once they're all out, the new staff will walk in after they've been screened and sanitized with masks on and everything like that. Then they will move in and they will start sanitizing from the beginning again. This is just to get everybody into the habit and to protect yourself. So it is same protocol from the morning shift and the second shift. Doesn't matter. Everybody is sanitized and everybody gets locked. Staff and waiters, please remember, sanitize every 20 minutes and wear your mask. It's very, very important. And then also waiters, please inform your guest about new restaurant rules and stuff that is happening. A lot has changed, and even your regulars coming in, they might not know what's happening now, but inform them, listen here, this and this has changed, so that they know what's going on. Also, when doing your tables, try and keep away from the table. I'm not saying that sounds stupid almost, but keep your social distancing. Don't lean over the tables, and just try and keep a safe gap between you and the table. Okay, now very important, waiters, you're going to wear a mask. Some might even wear face shields. It's very important to speak louder now. Speak clearly through your mask. Make sure even before shift that you practice with one of your teammates, so that they can actually hear you what you are saying. People can't see your face now, so you have to smile with your eyes. It's very important. You're going to have to practice this. Tone of voice, very important. People are going to assume everything from the tone of your voice. So it's very important that you are focused on the tone of your voice. Don't lean over the table when delivering the food or drinks. This is just trying to keep you away from direct face-to-face contact. And then also, all drinks must be served on a clean and sanitized tray going forward. It's very important. Do not touch the glasses, especially on the top. Make sure there's no finger stains or anything on it, and just make sure that it's on a tray and the tray is smelling like sanitizer. Right, guys, then here's just a tip or something that you can use or look into. I call it the COVID-19 Health and Safety Officer. This person will stand in front of the restaurant. You can actually get them like a reflector jacket to wear, so that all the guests can see them. And this person will be responsible for all the screenings and filling in the questionnaires. This will just have or assist in having one person responsible for all these things. This person will also be there in the morning, making sure that all the staff has been screened and tested, and all the temperatures has been logged. And if need be, and this person needs to pull up the reports, you've got one go-to person, and it will just actually makes it easier. This person will also just help and assist the manager with a every 20-minute sanitizing schedule, so that every 20 minutes they will flag, listen here, it's time now to sanitize, and just some assistance to the manager that might be busy elsewhere. Alright, then to wrap up, guys, always wear your mask. Remember to sanitize every 20 minutes. And remember, guests will believe what they see. Social media is very dangerous. Could be a very handful tool, but in the wrong hands, in the wrong context, can be very harmful. So remember, what guests see, they will believe. And then above all, be safe. Be safe. Protect yourself as well. Then just an additional safety equipment that we've got, the K95 mask, which you can get, and then also the face shields, 22 by 33 centimeters. Just click on the get a quote, and we will send you a quote on these. Again, we can send it to anywhere in South Africa. We have the capability. Guys, again, be safe out there, and best of luck with the reopening of your restaurants. And yeah, I really hope it opens up with a bang, and all the best. Cheers.